how do you determine if a client has a compulsive sexual behavior? Hi, I'm Paul Laverne. I'm a registered psychotherapist in private practice in the beautiful city of Peterborough, Ontario. I'm trained as a certified sexual recovery therapist by my mentor, Dr. Doug Weiss, who founded the American Association of Sex Addiction Therapists. I have enjoyed the immense and rewarding challenge of working with different clients over the last few years and their partners. I've also traveled around the province speaking at conferences and seminars, workshops, and high schools discussing how social media and technology, pornography, addiction, and relationships all intersect and impact one another. We are living in an unprecedented situation, and it's this. Never before in the history of the human race have so many people had so much access to so much unrestricted sexual material. What does this mean? It really is the great social experiment of our time, and we don't fully know what's going to happen, but we're starting to see the fallout of it today. And as I've mentioned in my previous videos, clients are presenting with issues we never even heard of 15 or 20 years ago. If these issues haven't presented themselves in your practice, they are probably going to any day now. We need to get ahead of the curve as mental health professionals. We can't afford to be afraid of this. We can't afford to be, because the issues of sexuality and pornography, these can be triggering, they can be upsetting, they can be embarrassing. They can be uncomfortable for us, but we need to learn to hold that space for our clients, to give them the opportunity to come and be honest about what's going on in their life and be able to meet them there because we're informed and we're aware and we know what's going on out there. How do we know if there's a sexual behavior that is problematic or not? Because not everybody that looks at porn is a porn addict any more than anyone that drinks a beer is an alcoholic. It's really easy, actually. There's a very quick 2-question assessment that you can use, which is simply this. Question number 1, have you ever engaged in a sexual behavior that has hurt yourself or another person? Question number 2, have you repeated it? So if they answer yes to those 2 questions, that's a good sign to dig a little deeper. So let's take a little bit of a deeper dive in there, and there's 7 quick questions that you can ask to see if the behavior that they're engaging in meets the criteria of being compulsive or addictive, whatever term you want to use. 1, have you tried to cut back or stop your behavior and failed? Number 2, have you continued your behavior despite negative consequences? Number 3, has there been an escalation in your behavior where you need, for example, harder and harder pornography, or more time engaging in the behavior, or you're moving from pornography to acting out with people in the real world? That's escalation. Number 4, are you angry, irritable, withdrawn when you can engage in the behavior? Those are signs of withdrawal. The 5th question, do you experience intrusive cravings, repetitive thoughts? It feels like obsession and preoccupation. Okay, this is a sign that there's a problem. Number 6, do you spend more and more time planning, engaging in, and recovering from the behavior? And number 7, this is a biggie, have you kept secrets, withhold information, or developed a double life around these behaviors? All we need is a few yeses to those, and that meets the criteria for a compulsive sexual behavior. At this point, you need to shift gears because this client needs your help. They probably feel trapped, lost, hopeless, and their life may be in a crisis. It's very important that you are able to provide hope, structure, and guidance to the client in these early stages to help move them forward in their recovery. I started doing workshops last year. We had great turnout, great response. Now it's a 2-day intensive, different locations around Ontario. These workshops are designed to give you all the tools and techniques and skills that you need to work with these clients. And when you go back to your office on Monday, you'll feel much more confident and prepared in effectively helping these people have some powerful transformations in their life. So reach out if you're interested, click the link, give me a call, and I really hope to see you soon. Thanks.